Okay, Kadifa, welcome to our speaking task. Let's begin with the part one. Let's talk about paying bills. What kind of bill do you have to pay?
Every month.
Yep.
Uh, Actually, if we talk about bill, the bill I must pay it every month is my Wi-Fi bill because actually if my electricity is not that's use token,
Mhm.
and I'm not use PDAM, the water from government. So
Mhm.
the only bill that I must pay for now is still only my Wi-Fi bill. That's around 200 or 300,000 rupiah.
Mhm. Great. And have you ever forgotten to pay a bill?
Actually, until now, I've never forgot about pay my bill because when I forgot pay my Wi-Fi bill, this will in my home will become a disaster because there is no internet connection at all.
Mhm.
Because I only use Wi-Fi for internet connection. If I did not pay my bill, of course I need to buy some uh, in some packets for our my internet connect my connection internet. So of course I will never forget about my Wi-Fi
All right,
bill.
nice. Okay, thank you. That's the end of IELTS speaking part one. Now let's move to IELTS speaking part two. You will be given 1 minute to prepare. Okay, your talk. Di sini sambil persiapan Kak Saputra ya. Kak Saputra ready ya. Setelah Kak Diva, after that Kak Saputra. Kak Saputra, you are here?
Yes, I'm here.
Oke, super nice. Kemarin Kak Saputra kepotong kayaknya karena left the meeting. Oke, Kak Saputra, please prepare part 2 as well. Oke, after Kak Diva, that's gonna be you. Nanti biar directly. Kak Diva, you'll be given 1 minute. Kak Diva and Kak Saputra to prepare your answer. 1 minute start from now.
About this
Uh,
question.
yeah, describe some food or drink that you learn to prepare.
Aku terakhir aja gimana, Mbak?
Oh, oke. Kak
Soalnya
Kak
mau
Saputra.
harus lagi sholat.
Oh ya udah, Kak Saputra
Ya, makasih.
dilihat dulu aja deh. Kak Rio mungkin. Kak Rio habis
Oke,
ini ya Kak
silakan.
Rio. Kak Rio, oke. Kak Saputra is okay. After Kak Rio aja. Kak Rio bisa prepare untuk part 2-nya ya. With the same question Kak. Describe some food or drink that you learn to prepare.
Oke,
Okay, nice. Okay, Kak Diva, time is up. You are ready?
Already.
Okay, great. You'll be given 1 minute to talk about the topic. Don't worry if later I stop you. Describe some food or drink that you learn to prepare. 2 minutes
Uh,
start from now.
if I want to talk about the food or drink that I prepare is maybe the earliest the most excited from memory is about we I make a fried rice. Fried rice is a very common food in Indonesia. We all love fried rice, I think. But uh, actually I learned how to make a fried rice is from my father.
Mhm.
From my father, and that is a fun one. This is one of funny memory I have about making fried rice is when I make a fried rice by myself. There and actually I accidentally burned my fried rice and they taste very untasty, very bad. actually in my first try. But my father actually teach me and guide me how to make a proper fried rice. And by the end of the time, I can make a fried rice. And sometimes in the end, sometimes when in the morning for breakfast, my father always asks me to make a fried rice with some leftover rice that already stored in our fridge. And uh, fortunately, the
Mhm.
fried rice now I make is taste good and delicious. Thank you.
Okay, nice. Okay, thank you, Kak Diva. Actually, you still have 20 seconds, but no problem.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
thank you, Kak. Now let's move to our speaking part three. Let's talk about young people and cooking. What kinds of things can children learn to cook?
Maybe if we talk about what thing the children can cook is, if we maybe the children in my opinion, the first thing the children can make is about some simple dessert like pancake or something like that, because there is no need to much use of fire or oil or something like that, and with uh, Sapensky can and after that maybe you can make if you want to upgrade your level you can make some simple cake maybe, because the actually when I said before, same like I said before, there is no need too much use of fire and oil that can be dangerous for children. But if the children is sometimes need to make the food for herself, maybe uh, f- uh, the parent must uh, teach the children and teach the children to make some maybe like a nugget, like just when you just need to fry it, or maybe something more simple like fried eggs or something like that. Thank you.
Great. And do you think it is important? Sorry, do you think it is important for children to learn to cook?
I think is in my opinion, cooking is one of the important skill everybody has must have, because cooking is one of the survival skill, I think, because if you cannot cook when you live alone, or when you live alone far from your parent or your friend, you will always to buy something outside. But it's more cheaper when you can cook it by yourself, and it's can be more to your preference than you buy it outside, I think.
All right, super nice. Okay, thank you. So that's the end of our speaking test. Okay,
Okay,
thank you,
thank
guys.
you.
Okay, great. All good. Now kita langsung ke Kak Rio. Halo Kak Rio.
Hello.
Halo Kak. Okay, Kak Rio, let's begin with the part one. Let's talk about paying bills. How do you usually pay your bills? In cash or by another method?
I usually pay my bills by using application in my phone. I use Tokopedia usually. It's more convenient and easy. There are a lot of bills that I have to pay as a as a head of family, of course. So I choose the simpler method for this. That's why I pay my bills using an application.
All right, nice. And is there anything you could do to make your bills cheaper?
Of course, we can save energy, especially to reduce the electricity bills.
Mm-hmm.
We can save the water.
Mm-hmm.
We water only when we need.
Mm-hmm.
We can save it, and then the other is cash bills or fuel bills. You by using motorcycle or cars, you just go when you need it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
all. we can do to save the bills.
All right, super nice. Okay, thank you, Karyo. So that's the end of our speaking part 1. Now let's move to our speaking part 2. You'll be given 1 minute to prepare your answer. All right, 1 minute, start from now.
Kak, Miss izin bertanya, untuk yang lain apakah juga menggunakan cue card yang sama?
Abis ini ganti.
Oke.
Ganti Michelle. Oke. All right, time's up. Okay. Karyo, you got all you need?
Okay.
Okay, yeah. You will be given 2 minutes to talk about the topic. Don't worry if later I stop. Describe some food or drink that you learn to prepare. 2 minutes start from now.
Okay. About 1 month ago, I learned how to make Aceh noodle. Actually, I'm not a great cook. Actually it's a simple recipe, simple food for us. We just prepare the ingredient is very easy to get. We can get it from our shop, our nearby shop from our home. Actually, I learned this food from YouTube. Since I'm a fan of noodle, I think everybody loves the noodle, yeah. So it's a very simple food. First, you need to prepare the ingredients. Of course, it's a Aceh noodle. I got it from the store. It's a brand with Indomie Aceh, the name. Okay, then you prepare the eggs. Actually, it used 2 eggs. You can you in this food, in this recipe you use 2 eggs exactly. So then you prepare the sugar, salt, and the vegetable if you like, but I prefer not to use it since I'm not a fan of vegetables. Then you boil the noodle first in a pan. Then you after you boil after the noodle is loosened, you can you can prepare the egg in the different frying pan. You
Thank
after
you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's the end of our speaking part 2. Nice, exactly 2 minutes. Now let's move to our speaking part 3. Let's talk about working as a chef. How enjoyable do you think it would be to work as a professional chef?
I think if it depends on the person, yeah. But if cooking is your passion, I think become a chef is very enjoyable. Of course, you can prepare food for your customer or for your friends. For sure, food will make everybody happy. If it's a good food, yeah. From this, I think become a chef is very interesting job out there.
Okay, super nice. And what skills does a person need to be a great chef?
I think to be a good chef, you need you need to master the ingredients for the food, yeah, to prepare food or drinks. I think you need to master the ingredients. You need to know how you need to know what to put in your recipe. If you want salty taste, you need to put this. If you want to sweet taste, you need to put this. Yes, something like that. Apart from the mastering the ingredients, you need of course communication skill. Yeah, if you are head chef in a restaurant or in a hotel, you need to communicate clearly with your team. So the ingredients all good. So your customer will be happy if you cook it properly.
Great. Okay. Thank you. Super nice. So that's the end of our speaking test. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Kak Rio. Super nice. Okay. Kak Rio, Kak Diva, great. Good job. Now let's move. Oke. Kita sekarang ke Oke, Kak Michelle sama Kak Twisita. Oke. Kak Michelle sama Kak Twisita ya. Kak Michelle dulu. Kak Twisita dipersiapkan untuk part 2-nya. Oke. Kak Michelle, are you ready?
Ready, Miss, I guess.
Ready ya. Super nice. Okay, great. Kak Michelle, welcome to Ielts speaking test. Now let's begin with the part 1. Let's talk about science. Did you like studying science when you were at school?
Oh, I really like science when I was at school because, you know, in my class, in my school, they give us such an experiment where, like, the volcano experience, and then such as the frog that you kind of just cut a frog. I don't know, and I think it's really interesting for me because, like, I'm not a person that can just um know stuff by just reading. I need something that I can do it by my own hand. So
All right.
I personally think my school have a great science class.
All right. Nice. And how interested are you in science now?
I am interested in science, but sometimes I just feel science is kind of hard, and yeah, I think I'm really interested in science because, you know, on our basic life we unconsciously just use science, and I
Great.
think that's interesting.
All right. Perfect. That's the end of IELTS speaking part 1. Now let's move to IELTS speaking part 2. You'll be given 1 minute to prepare your talk. Okay. Describe a tourist attraction in your country that you would recommend. 1 minute. Start from now. All right. 1 minute is up. Okay. Kak Michelle, you got all you need?
I guess.
Okay, great. You'll be given 1 minute to talk about a topic. Don't worry if later I stop you. Describe a tourist attraction in your country that you would recommend. 2 minutes, start from now.
So I personally think in my country there's not a lot of tourist attraction, but I believe there is some, like a park, mall, and some culinary. Um, I don't really know where it was because I'm just a homegirl. I don't really go out often, but I do go to like the middle of the city. I don't know the exact place is. It was in the middle of the city, and I guess it was called Carnival, Surabaya Carnival.
Mhm.
Uh, it was so beautiful at night, so I would like to recommend it to my tourist friend if I had. I
Mhm.
would recommend it to my friend to go there at night because they had some games, they had some food, and they also have some like a traditional rides that you can try on. And I guess that's an interesting thing to introduce them to our local brand. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, great. Actually, you still have 40 seconds. Okay, but it's okay. Excellent. And now let's move to our speaking part three. Let's talk about museum and art galleries. What are the most popular museum and art galleries in where you live?
Mm, I guess there's a place called um, I don't know, maybe an Hypens Museum. I heard that they opened in Jakarta, but
Mhm.
I think that's most popular because at my age, around my age, girls usually like to see their bias art because like and Hypen like make some arts and they kind of show it to the public. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay. And do you believe that all museum and art galleries should be free?
I don't think so because imagine how the painters like work so hard to make that painting, to
Mhm.
make that art, and then you just see it for free. I don't think that's fair for the painters and yeah, the art makers.
Mhm. All right. Very nice. Okay. Thank you, Kak Michelle. Okay, that's the end of our speaking task. Okay. Great. Great, Kak Michelle. Super nice. Very nice. Okay. Great. Now let's move to Kak Twisita. Okay, Kak Twisita. Ready?
Okay, Miss.
Ready ya. By the way, halo Kak Dina and Kak Amelia. Just join. Okay. Kak Trisita, welcome to our speaking task. Let's begin with the part one. Let's talk about science. What do you remember about your science teachers at school?
As I remember about my teacher is unique because my teacher teach the science subject with an example or
Mhm,
with experiment.
mhm,
So we 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 learn not just based on theory but with the experimental. It's like make me excited with the experiment and force me to more learn science.
super nice. And what do you think has been an important recent scientific development? What is the most recent scientific development that you think that's very important?
In my opinion about recent scientific development is
Mhm,
uh, about AI.
mhm.
For
Why?
me, AI can help human
Mhm,
for doing something simple or advanced. Like AI can help us to find an answer,
mhm,
uh, being assistant for human,
mhm,
and or AI in medical.
Okay. Super nice answer. Great, that's the end of our speaking part 1. Now we move to our speaking part 2. Directly ya, Kak
Okay.
Sita. Describe a tourist attraction in your country that you would recommend. You'll be given 2 minutes. Don't worry if later I stop you. 2 minutes start from now.
Tourist attraction that I can recommend is Menganti Beach.
Mhm.
That place is located in Kebumen,
Mhm.
where we can go in there
Mhm.
like with enjoying trip, because the road when we go in there we all we we pass the road
Mhm. Mhm.
uh berliku-liku. Apa aja ya, Mim? Okay.
We pass the road and then okay, you can continue, Kak.
Okay. In there we can find a lot of facilities like
Mhm.
the view of hill, uh,
Mhm.
the beach, banana boat, and camping. We can do a lot of things in there. And when we at there, the cost is cheaper. It takes for 5 until 10,000. So
Mhm.
it is really affordable.
Mhm.
So when the tourists come in there, they will not disappointed with this.
All right, super nice. You want to add more?
No.
No, yeah. Okay, great. All good, Kak. Thank you. So that's the end of our speaking part 2. Now we move to our speaking part 3. Let's talk about the holiday industry. Why do you think do some people book package holidays rather than traveling independently? So
In
they
my
prefer package than traveling independent. Yeah, please.
in my point of view, why people book package holiday?
Mhm.
Because when we choose the package holiday, we not sure to think about the 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 place. I mean, hotel or food. So
Mm.
package holiday is more easier. Like we don't to think about
Itinerary.
yeah
Mhm.
itinerary, and so we can focus on the holiday and more enjoying the holiday.
Nice. And would you say that large numbers of tourists cause problem for local people?
I think if no,
Mhm.
the largest number cannot cause problem for local people, because the more tourists come into our country or uh, some place that
Mm.
they want to go, it it can increase the
Income, economy.
income
Mhm.
of the local people. So they will help us, and place is will our place will be more famous.
Mhm. Great. Okay. Thank you, Kak Trisita. Nice. Okay. Actually, the content are good ya. Mostly your answer is good. Cuman tinggal tadi don't be hesitate aja. Oke, Kak Trisita. Super nice. Thank you. Now Kak Lutfi and Kak Saputra. Kak Lutfi dulu, and then Kak Saputra. Oke. Abis itu Kak Dina and Kak Amelia. Alright. Kak Lutfi, are you ready, Kak?
I'm ready. Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Super nice, Kak Lutfi. Kak Lutfi, Welcome to our speaking task. Let's begin with the part one. Okay, let's talk about online shopping. How often do you buy things online?
I buy something online. It's like mm, literally maybe every week if you need something like shampoo maybe or your needs for yourself. So yeah, I literally buy every week maybe.
All right. And do you ever see things in shops and then buy them online?
No,
Mhm.
because it didn't intrigue me to buy that item.
Mhm.
Okay, that's
Okay.
it.
And do you think the popularity of online shopping is changing your town or city center?
Not really, I think, for me, because there is still some people going to the city center to buy something there, and there is some people stay always buy online item too.
Mhm. Great, thank you. So that's the end of our speaking part one. Now we move to our speaking part two. You'll be given 1 minute to prepare. Kak Saputra juga bisa prepare ya. Alright, 1 minute preparation start from now. Iya, yang udah boleh live. Kalau mau live dulu, is okay, nggak apa-apa.
Okay, thank you, Kak.
You're welcome, Michelle.
Okay, Miss. Thank you for the time.
Oh, Kak Diva. All right, time is up. Okay, Kak Luffy, you got all you need?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, great. You'll be given 2 minutes to talk. Don't worry if later I stop you. Describe a time when you enjoyed visiting a member of your family in their home. 2 minutes start from now.
Okay. Usually when I'm still at high school, at the weekend I always go to my nephew home, uh, because I play with him. I'm so close with him, talking with him at maybe or chat with message on every day because I'm so close to him. He's my favorite nephew. Yeah, every weekend. I go to his house. So yeah, like playing games, watching some movies, or eating together and talking something fun. Yeah. Okay. Then usually what we always do. Then the other things is cooking together, especially cooking. We love to experiment things with something like tempe. Like we put like sambal, also like what they call it ghost pepper. Ghost pepper. We experiment with that always. At his house, so yeah, we always like penny like always had a stomach ache when it try to experimenting with the food. Yeah, like that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. 20 seconds more, actually. Okay, great. But that's fine. Now let's move to our speaking part three. Let's talk about family occasion. When do families celebrate together in your country?
Usually, in my country, family celebrate when there is like a birthday or Chinese New Year, and then Ramadan. I don't know what is the English of Lebaran. So yeah, yeah.
Okay, Mubarak Day, yeah.
Okay,
And how often do all generations in a family come together in your country?
Usually every year, of course, at the like what I said from the first question, it is usually from a big holiday like Mubarak, and then we talk together as a family, like talking about our problem and solve it and have fun, like something like that.
Great. Okay. Thank you, Kak Lutfi. That's the end of our speaking test.
Okay, thank you.
Nice. Okay, Kak Syaputra, are you ready, Kak? Kak Syaputra? Halo? Oke, Kak Syaputra kayaknya kita skip dulu abis ini Kak Syaputra. Kak Amel, Kak Amelia, are you ready, Kak Amelia?
Ready.
Ready ya? Ready ya, super nice. Oke, Kak Amelia, abis itu Kak Dina ya. Kak Dina tapi with another topic. Oke, Kak Amelia, welcome to our speaking task. Let's begin with the part one. Let's talk about online shopping. Okay, what was the last thing you bought online?
The last thing I bought online is lotion. That is Thailand body lotion that I cannot find it in any convenience store, so I choose to buy it online.
All right. And do you ever see things in shops and then buy them online?
Well, as a woman, I think that's something common for me. Like, we always compare the prices between the offline store and online store, and we'll see which one has the best price or has the bigger discount. So I often go to like Guardian, and then I see some kind of skincare. Then I also open up Shopee or the green one. What is it? Tokopedia. So I'm gonna pick which one that has the best price.
All right, great. Thank you. And do you think the popularity of online shopping is changing in your town or city center?
Well, I think it's growing so fast because of the pandemic hit us in 2019. Before that, the shopping online is not really part of us. But after that, like, we can get everything we need, even the fresh vegetable from the shopping online. So it's growing up fast for now.
All right, super nice. Great. Now let's move to our speaking part two. Have you prepared the answer? Not yet, yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, you'll be given 1 minute preparation. 1 minute start from now. All right, 1 minute is up. Okay, good. Kak Amel, you got all you need?
I think so.
Great. Okay. You will be given 2 minutes to talk about a topic. Don't worry if later I stop you. Describe a time when you enjoyed visiting a member of your family in their home. 2 minutes start from now.
Um, so I have an auntie and uncle who is child free. They
Mhm,
don't have any daughter or son at all, but
mhm.
they have cats,
Right. Mhm,
and they live in East Jakarta in Cipinang area. And the reason why I like to visit them because they're child free and they like to spoil me because they don't have kids, so maybe they need someone to spoil. And then, of course, because of the fur friends, they have cats. Like they have maybe 3 or 4 cats, but the special one is the ginger one. So
mhm,
during the visits, I used to bring the cats some food and toys, and I play with them because
mhm,
playing with cats, I believe playing with cats is kind of help us to reduce our blood pressure and stress level because as a person who live in Jakarta due to my job and school, I have like kind of stressful thing on my mind. So that's why I often visit them like once or twice a week.
mhm,
And why I really enjoy it because um they always spoiled me like I'm
mhm,
their daughter. They keep asking whether do I want some ice cream or what kind of food that I want to eat. And even my auntie sometimes she buy me a new clothes or new bags or even new books. So that's why I really wanted to visit their place like often.
mhm,
But yeah, it's quite far from my place,
mhm.
and I really enjoying visiting their place actually.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Kak Amelia. That's the end of our speaking part 2. Now let's move to our speaking part 3. Let's talk about everyday life in families. How do you think it is good thing for parents to help their children with school work?
Mm. Parents help their children with schoolwork.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a bad thing because as a parent, of course, I mean, if I were a parent, of course, I want my child
Mm-hmm.
um can do their homework as well, and
Mm-hmm.
I want my child to develop their ability or capability to do their homework, to understand what they're studying better. Because if I left them in a childcare or if I ask somebody else to help them,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure whether if they can make a good impact for my child's behavior or attitude. Because uh, kids kind of always mimicking or following what uh, the adult people do.
All right, super nice. And do you believe that everyone in a family should share household tasks?
Oh yeah, of course, that is a part of discipline. Like for example, me and my husband, we have 2 kids, which is one daughter and one son,
Mhm,
and we need to share the household tasks because we're living in this house together.
mhm,
So it will help them to build their discipline routine, to help
mhm,
them more independence. Because as a parent, I will not living like forever to help them one day they will face the real world when there is no me or his father or mother to taking care of them. So they
Mhm.
need to take care of their belongings or their surroundings by themselves.
Mhm. Great. Okay, thank you. So that's the end of our speaking test. All right. Very great, Kak Amelia. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now we go to Kak Saputra and Kak Dina. Halo, Kak Saputra. Kak Saputra already here. Kak Saputra. Kak Dina.
Iya, Kak.
Oke, Kak Dina. Ready ya, Kak?
Iya,
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Okay, great. Kak Dina, let's begin. Welcome to our speaking test. Okay, let's begin with the part one. Let's talk about sleep. Okay, how many hours do you usually sleep at night?
Hmm, for my healthy, I try to sleep
Hmm.
8 8 time, 8
Mhm.
8 hours, sorry, for a
Mhm.
night. Yeah, so I can feel fresh and fit in the morning.
Super nice. And what do you do if you cannot get to sleep at night?
Okay, if I cannot sleep at night, I try to reading some books, or I try to mount the ship.
Mhm.
And then yes, and then I hope I can sleep as soon as possible.
Great. And do you ever remember the dreams you have had while you were asleep?
Sorry, dreams
Yeah,
mengingat mimpi gitu
yeah,
ya?
yes. Do you ever
Oke.
remember your dream when you were asleep?
Yes, I can remember what I had at the dream when I sleep. And if the dream is scary dream
Mm,
or nightmare,
mm,
I can thinking how how
mm,
can I dream about that, and that make me
mhm,
insecure or
mhm.
overthinking, but I try to forget it.
Okay, great, nice, Kak. Thank you. So that's the end of IELTS speaking part one. We move to IELTS speaking part two. You will be given 1 minute preparation. Okay. Describe a time when you met someone who you become good friends with. Okay. 1 minute preparation start from now. All right. 1 minute is up. Okay, Kak Dina, you got all you need?
Oke, ceritain
Okay.
ya.
Yes. Okay. Someone that become a good friend for you. Okay. You'll be given 2 minutes. Don't worry if later I stop you. Describe a time when you met someone who you become a good friend with. Okay. 2 minutes start from now.
I met my best friend,
Mhm.
more than one friend, when I was studied in Semarang City.
Mhm.
They are, yes, they are our Sorry, Nea, friend of mine in Mr. Priyo boarding house.
Okay. Mhm.
Sorry,
Mhm.
sorry,
Okay.
Miss. Ada yang
Oh, iya.
ganggu.
Gak apa-apa, gak apa-apa. Kita akan start over. No problem, Kak. Take your time.
Okay. I met my friend who now become my best friend when I was studied in Semarang City. I met them in Mr. Priyo boarding house. We met in the boarding house and we met in 2007 maybe. I
Mhm.
forget about
Mhm.
that and when I met them, the first I think they are a good friend with a same visi with me. Uh, we studied in the same campus and we come from uh, the s- the same tribes and sometimes we cook together and going out together and I still be good friend with them until now after one decade over and we still connected one and others
Mhm.
and sometimes we go hang out together like watch movie or just 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 get some conversation
Mhm.
in the WhatsApp group. Yes.
All right. Nice. Okay. Thank you, Kak. That's the end of our speaking part 2. Now let's move to our speaking part 3. Let's talk about friends at school. How important is it for children to have lots of friends at school?
Uh, I think a children have many friends at school is very important for their uh, developing character because when children without a friend it can make them uh, be a introvert person and cannot open to their parents, their friend, and I'm afraid they can overthinking or feel lonely.
Mhm. Okay, great. And why do you think children often choose different friends as they get older?
Okay.
Mhm.
Uh, it need uh it need developed when from children to so, remaja apa sih? I forget.
Teenagers?
Oh yes.
Mhm.
Yes. The fase from children and then go to a teenager and then be a mature people that is has their stage. So
Mhm.
children need to meet new friend as they get older and that make their improvement on their
Mhm.
pengalaman apa ya Miss?
Experience?
Yes, this new experience with new people, and then they can get uh get apa ya, Miss? Ilmu atau apa
Oh,
ya?
knowledge. They can get knowledge.
And they can get knowledge like who is be a good friend and who is the friend who cannot be a good friend and who is a friend can uh can be avoid maybe.
Okay, great. Excellent. Okay, thank you,
Yes,
Kak Dina.
yeah. Saya bingung.
Actually, all good ya. Actually, most of the answer are very thoughtful. Okay, excellent. Answering the question, tinggal fluensinya aja. Okay, Kak Dina, very nice, very nice. Kak,
Thank you.
you're welcome, Kak. Kak Saputra, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Kak Saputra. Let's talk about this ya, Kak ya. Welcome to IELTS speaking test. Let's begin with the part 1. Let's talk about sleep. Do you sometimes sleep during the day?
Yes. As a human, I need to sleep to refresh our body so that I can run my activity in a work day or in weekend or in other activity. So actually, I need to sleep for 6 until 8 hours a day. So based on the article I have read, someone have to go to sleep minimum 6 until 8 hours per day. So I need to follow the advice because the advice is good for my body to run the activity.
Super nice. And do you ever remember the dreams you have had while you were asleep?
Sometimes I remember the dream, and other times I don't remember the dream. If the dream is very nice, so I will remember the dream. And also, if the dream is not good, I mean, I feel afraid with the dream, so I will remember the dream.
All right, great. Now let's move to speaking part 2. Have you prepared this before, Kak? Udah disiapin belum tadi?
Udah, nomor 1 udah.
Oh, udah ya, Kak ya?
Hmm.
Sudah disiapkan ya? Kita bisa
Iya.
langsung berarti. Oke.
Oh, bisa.
Excellent. Okay. You'll be given 2 minutes to talk about a topic. Don't worry if later I stop you. Describe a time when you met someone who you become good friends with. Okay. 2 minutes start from now.
Okay. He is my best friend. He is my roommate in the dormitory when I was in the university. He is Mr. Basuki. When I met him, was not in purpose. So when I was in the restaurant and he was also in the restaurant, I met him when uh, go when I went out to the restaurant, and I was not on purpose to meet him. I thought about him because I I know well about the face and about the other habit, and when I met him, I feel very nice because he is my best friend in the university. Because I usually meet him in my room. You can
Okay. Alright then. Okay, Kak. Ada sekitar 15 seconds, but no problem, Kak. Okay. Let's move to speaking part 3. Alright. Let's talk about making new friends. Okay. If a person is moving to a new town, what is a good way for them to make friends, do you think?
In my opinion,
Mhm.
the good way for us to make friend in a new town,
Mhm.
so we have to uh, ma- make decision about the criteria.
Mhm.
Because we know that other country or other town will have different habit or
Mhm.
different culture. So
Mhm.
if we define about the criteria, so whenever or wherever we stay to other city or other town, we know how to make a friend. The
Mhm.
criteria, to make friend, for example, the friend is in a good habit. I mean, we know about good habit like
Mhm.
honest, like uh, help other people,
Mhm.
and like and etc. etc. So
Mhm.
if we know about the criteria, so uh, we will not feel difficulty to
Mhm.
make relationship with other people in different town. I
Okay,
think it is
great.
my opinion.
Nice, great. And the last question, would you say it is harder for people to make new friends as they get older?
What you say?
Is it getting hard when we are getting older to make a new friends?
I think it is not difficult
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to make people, although they are older people or younger people. So the point is, if we have same behavior or same habit, so
Mm-hmm.
automatically we will get the friend with the same habit or same behavior or same hobby. So
Mm-hmm.
because we know that human being is the social creature, so
Mm-hmm.
it is automatically the relationship between friend or between the people will be formed in the or in other country even.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Okay, thank you. So that's the end of IELTS speaking test. Okay, great Kak Syaputra. Oke, great. Oke, teman-teman terima kasih. Most of you, oke, kebanyakan teman-teman itu your answer are very thoughtful ya. Jadi kebanyakan benar-benar jawabannya tuh bagus sehingga vocab-vocab spesifiknya juga muncul gitu ya. Cuman tadi ada beberapa yang fluensinya gitu ya. Fluensinya itu bisa dilihat dari mana? Pertama filler kayak gitu. Lalu ada pause juga, ada beberapa short pause yang cukup frequent, yang cukup sering gitu, oke. Tapi dari segi mostly dari segi grammar, vocab, dari awal itu you always perform very well gitu. Grammar vocabnya udah bagus, tinggal fluency yang bisa di-improve lagi, oke. From
Okay.
here, any question? Ada
I think
pertanyaan?
enough. Thank you. Thank you.
Kak Syaputra. How about the others? Kak Dina, Kak Twista, Kak Rio, Kak Amalia, Kak Lutfi, ada pertanyaan?
Nothing, Miss.
Nothing ya? No ya? Ya udah kalau gitu. Terima kasih teman-teman. See you next week. Have a good weekend.
Terima kasih
Good
sama-sama.
night.
Terima kasih.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.